If it was not for the elders correcting the mistakes of the young, there would be no state.
We, the people of the United States.
Like every other citizen.
We, the people of the United States.
I pray that the coming year will be blessed with peace and prosperity for all.
Ask not what your country can do for you. Ask what you can do for your country.
We, the people of the United States.
I have a dream. I have a dream. One day, this nation will rise up.
We, the people of the United States.
The military-industrial complex.
Read my lips.
We should take nothing for granted.
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union, establish justice, ensure domestic tranquility, provide for the common defense, promote the general welfare, and secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity, do ordain and establish this Constitution for the United States of America.
Only an alert and knowledgeable citizen can compel the proper meshing of the huge industrial and military machinery of defense with our peaceful methods and goals.
This nation will rise up. Live out the true meaning of its creed. We hold these truths to be self-evident that all men are created equal.
Well, I'm not a crook. I've earned everything I've got.
Our toil, resources, and livelihood are all involved. So is the very structure of our society. Guard against the acquisition of unwarranted influence, whether sought or unsought.
We, the people of the United States.
I have a dream.
We, the people of the United States.
The potential for the disastrous rise of misplaced power exists and will persist.
I know the human being can coexist peacefully.
I live in any totalitarian country.
We, the people of the United States.
Maybe I could understand some of these illegal injunctions. Maybe I could understand the denial of certain basic First Amendment privileges because they have committed themselves to that over that. But somewhere I read
United States.
of the freedom of assembly. Somewhere I read of the freedom of speech. Somewhere I read of the freedom of press. Somewhere I read that the greatness of America is the right to protest.
Yeah. Happy Memorial Day, everyone. Memorial Day 2020. Here we are. What is Memorial Day? It's the day to honor the men and women who have served in the United States military and who have passed on. Originally known as Decoration Day during the Civil War. And, it's a day to reflect. If you got a member in your family who served, you kind of give them a little shout out. People that died, doing their job. So give it up to them. Thank you for your hard work. We get our society and our freedom as we know it. And a big part of TAPS is, I'm a trumpet player. So my whole life I was encouraged to do it. And we lived on a lake in Florida and I would go out at night and play it over the lake. And it was one of those few things in my life that I've gotten real props for, you know. And it's like an emotional thing. I played it at my Gramps' funeral. I played it at my dad's funeral. And today at 3 p.m. our time, we're going to be playing it as part of this whole thing going on to do taps all over. It was actually invented July 1862, written. United States General Daniel Butterfield had just gotten off the 7 days battle there, so his guys were a little dusty and crusty. And the traditional go to bed wasn't really doing it. It was a little too tight. You know, it was a little too not mellow enough, let's say. So he had his bugler, Private Oliver Wilcox Norton, shot out, work out a 24-note phrase known as taps, and it kind of just stuck. It's like a lot of cool things in life that it just struck a chord, and all the other buglers started to adapt it, and pretty soon it became the official go to sleep, you know, and then that translated into, there was a cannoneer in the Union Army at his funeral. Was the first time that they played taps instead of doing the rifle volley, because they were so close to the enemy lines that, you know, it would have been perceived as a potential attack. So there you have it. Cool little bit of history. The trumpet plays into it, and today we're going to partake in this thing. So yeah, the taps thing that I'm talking about is CBS News is doing this thing with a retired Air Force bugler, Yari Villanueva. I hope I said that all right. And at 3 p.m. all across, so the different time zones, it'll all just, I think, stack up. Still working the logistics, but a national moment of remembrance. Everybody's gonna play taps if you can play taps. So I'm gonna jump on board. We're gonna do it at 3 p.m. here. I'm gonna go get ready for that, and then barbecue the entire rest of the day, hopefully. But taps, you know, that is Memorial Day to me. You know, it gave me such pride still to this day to do it. It means a lot to people. So when you get to do it, it's like, it's not just jamming or playing your really cool solo. It's playing something that's bigger than all of us. And I think that's what makes us feel like we're all united. You know, it's kind of what links us. So big ups to the vets. Big ups to America. Yeah. Big ups to the world. Double yeah. And I miss you, Grandpa and Dad.